Need this. It's a party.
Half.
Next one that we got, guys, is track number 9. Track number 9 is from Chuck. It is AL. It Ain't Life. Let's get into it right away.
So I think you will find that the second half of my tracks bring a very different vibe than the first half.
Okay.
He's out for Benjamins, I gave it Letterman. Money's his medicine, criminal veterans hitting more heads than Excedrin. The cops are Zedigan, seducing women like a pendulum. Corporate gentlemen, rushing banks like adrenaline. I came to drop it, pressure object from my optics. The most hypnotic, erotic, exotic with the logic. Now check the topic, I knew this kid from the projects. They call him Rocket, who used to sell all the chronic. And it's ironic, both of his parents were Islamic. Instead of books of phonics, he was hooked on a tonic. No one can stop it, going out for all the profit. Filling his pockets when his thoughts are so demonic. Became psychotic, went on to make his Glock spit. Selling narcotics, dealing more keys than a locksmith. Now who could block it when his thoughts are so cosmic? The dust that he smoked got him higher than a cockpit. His life was toxic, he kept it hotter than the tropics. Bodies he chopped it, eyes he saw out of sockets. Killing imposters, the top.
Imagine that bass in the car.
It ain't life when you're living like a mobster. It ain't life when you're living like a mobster. Cars, shoes, ladies eating lobster. Life's strife when you're living online. Why, brothers do crime? I stick to my rhymes, yo. It ain't life when you're living like a mobster. Cars, shoes, ladies eating lobster. Life's strife when you're living on the line. Why, brothers do crime? I stick to my rhymes. Now some years have passed, and Little Rocket got large. Got a 2-car garage.
Kinda got a Ghostface feel.
Back massage at the Mirage, entourage, home barge, rockin' linen plus the camouflage. I told them lay low before they sabotage. Boulevards are hard, there's more bullets to dodge. Espionage got caught, hooking your picture to a collage. Can trust your own brothers, can even trust your own stars. Now the plot's thicken, when the cops start flipping. Locks picking, clocks ticking, blocks freaking, little rocks slipping. Glocks spitting, facing chase, season our pursuit. From this prostitute, the cops are cool to even knock his loot. Her brains insane, she even gave a pops to boot. Aim a Glock to shoot, 5 shots made it absolute. Reverse society, I guess you have to shoot. Gangsta's life is what they attribute. He crashes cool, crumble like a parachute. What was he thinking? Thought he was pimping, started sinking. Empire shrinking, too much drinking left him dead and stinking. Many imposters play the role like Kevin Costner. It ain't life when you're living like a mobster. It ain't life when you're living like a mobster. Cars, jewels, ladies eating lobster. Life's life when you're living online. Why, brothers do crime? I stick to my rhymes, yo. It ain't life when you're living like a mobster. Cars, jewels, ladies eating lobster. Life's life when you're living online. Why, brothers do crime? I stick to my rhymes. Hey, yo, mobster, I got a question. In your profession, do you drop lessons? To my adolescents, I guess not. You have to get props to where cops address out. To open set spots on fresh blocks with dreadlocks. Delivering strife, but to me, that ain't life. I'd rather sight without a knife. Raising kids with a right, but who am I to judge? Living dirty like sludge. Think twice. Take
more old man bars.
In our community, we need immunity. Damage impunity. I think some unity could also bring some opportunity. The world is orbing. Brothers is mobbing, ain't it robbing? Turned into goblins. Arrest the president. Now he's the problem. I see the government. They loving it. Bringing the suffering. Got these kids cutting the cocaine with the buffering. I kept the covenant. Never to ever eat the lobster. It ain't life when you're living like a mobster.
Old man bars all night. I love it. I mean, that beat is right up my alley. I believe that was an electric bass. I love the riff. I love the bars, old man bars, talking about having a kid and a wife and like knowledgeable bars, like acquired knowledge bars. You gotta love that shit. It's real. It's raw. That is the theme of the evening. It is real and raw. That is what this channel is. You guys have exemplified this channel perfectly with all the tracks you picked. AL, I don't think I've ever heard. I don't think I've ever heard AL.
A couple times.
Have I? Yeah.
Yeah, a couple times, but
Like a while
I mean,
ago.
he doesn't. In fairness, he doesn't have a lot out there. So
Okay. Why do you think?
he never. I think he never really took off.
Got caught up in life. Got
No,
caught up in the 9 to 5.
I don't know. It's just his career never really took off well.
No.
So, yeah, it's. I remember saying this with when Joe was on. Do you know how fucking hard it is to like find tracks when you're trying to search for AL?
Yeah.
Like
Not very good search engine optimization.
Or when you search for all lyrics, like you know how fucking hard it is to actually find like the relevant thing you're looking for.
It's true.
So it's hard to actually find what material he does have out there.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give it a 8.6. Ignacio, what do you say?
I am going to say that shit was dope as fuck. First off, that shit was tight. Great pick, Chuck. I could actually hear this being something that like AZ and Nas jump on and just rip the fuck out of it with him, like that, like a firm kind of like the firm kind of vibe. You know what I mean? God, that being said, though, man, I think I'm gonna have to give it a 9, solid 9. That shit was dope. That snare was beautiful.
The drum line in general. Preston, what are you saying?
That was fire, man. That was almost a perfect song for me. I feel like both you guys killed it with the bouncy boom bap tonight. You know,
Totally, man.
Every song has had a really nice bounce to it. You know, I feel like it would have been a 10, except for I didn't really like the hook. I didn't really like the mobsters and lobsters.
Mobsters and fucking lobsters, bro.
Besides that, it was fucking
Poor
perfect,
artistic
man.
choice there, huh?
What an unfortunate artistic decision.
Exactly. Right on. I'm gonna give it a 9.25.
9.25. Chuck, what are you saying?
Yeah, this is 9.5 for me. So I was saying, like, I really like AL. It's hard to find what little material he does have out there. He's got a couple of collabs. He doesn't have a lot of solo tracks, but this in particular is I think an incredible illustration of his storytelling. I think that's done really well. He takes you through, like the whole story of, this kid who comes from, kind of like a fairly, kind of proper, like Islamic family, if you will. And he kind of gets rolled up into life, and, then that turns from like, enjoying the life and like the partying that comes with that to like constantly being paranoid and looking over your shoulder and like, are your boys snitching on you or not? You don't know. And it's just like he really paints that story really, really well. And incredible example of storytelling, and not in a cheesy way at all. And I love it. So yeah, that's 9.5. I love it.
9.5. Lady Poetic.
Yeah, there was a lot that went into creating a song like this. From the storytelling to the rhyme schemes to the wordplay. I mean, there was just so many layers that were done very, very well throughout the song. There was an element of the beat that I didn't care for, but it went away on the hook, and it was balanced out by the bass, and not too distracting with the lyrics altogether. But yeah, this one hit pretty hard. I'm gonna give this an 8.5.
8.5, 89%. We are 9 for 9, everybody. That is going on the playlist. Let's get into track number 10. It is from Iggy. It is Apollo Brown and Stolly. No Monsters. Let's get into it right away.
I brought